Okay. Hello, Mr. Hall. Thank you so much for taking the time to share your experience with other patients. I know you have been here for a while and you've previously shared your experience. I just wanted to do like a follow up to see how you're doing, how long you've been here, and anything else we can share with patients. Mr. Hall, so how long have you been seeing Dr. Fairley for?
About 2 years.
About 2 years.
2 years.
And how many doctors did you go to before coming to Dr. Fairley?
I saw my primary care. He referred me to a neurologist. I saw two neurologists, three neurologists before I even saw Dr. Farley. But my problem was not being solved. When I came to Dr. Farley, he diagnosed me accurately what was my problem. And we started a process that when I started to experience it first, I was a little impatient because I was looking for the same kind of results that I was looking for from the other doctors. And he kept encouraging me to say, Mr. Hall, we're not treating your symptoms. We are correcting the cause of your symptoms. And so you need to be patient. And I was patient, and I started to see improvement. I couldn't button my shirt. My fine motor skills had gone. I couldn't drive by myself any longer. I was having, in the nights, I couldn't sleep through the nights. I had sleep disorders. And I couldn't take stress. I had to stop preaching. I'm a pastor. And I had to actually stop preaching because I couldn't handle the stress of standing up to speak. But Dr. Farley treated me. He diagnosed I had a food insensitivity. And so he changed my diet and the treatment he gave me. I recovered my balance. When I would sleep in the night, my bed used to be shaking because of the tremors. All of that is gone. I am sleeping now through the nights. I am back preaching in the pulpit again. I'm handling stressful responsibilities that I had to put down when I came to him. So I find him that he is very much on target. He seeks to correct your problem that is causing your symptoms. And that's what has been helping me in this process. I would recommend anybody to come to him because you can be guaranteed that your problem is being solved and not your symptoms are being just managed.
That's awesome, Mr. Hall. I'm so happy to hear that. And so, do you go to Dr. Fairley for his opinion as the first doctor that you refer to?
Yes, like even the COVID virus has come around. I consulted with him as to what should be my approach. His counsel was to build my immune system and still my vitamins and so on. And I was able to come through the COVID virus in good health. Even the vaccine that has come now, I'm consulting with him. I want to have his opinion before I take the vaccine.
Right.
You know?
Right. So you do trust Dr. Fairley's opinion and his guidance?
Yes, I do. I do trust it.
Great.
I've proven it.
That's awesome to hear. So how long is your drive, Mr. Hall, from your house to the office?
1 hour and a half.
So now you are driving an hour and a half each way by yourself, and you're able to do that because you've started seeing Dr. Fairley and have been here for 2 years.
That's right.
And how long did it take for you to start driving by yourself after you saw Dr. Fairley?
About 6 to 8 months.
6 to 8 months.
Right.
And like you look great, like your tremors are like I would say 95% gone, and like you look good, and I feel like you have more energy. Do you feel the same?
Yes, I have more energy. Now I can do I do work around my house that I have to stop doing, because my energy levels are back. And I'm doing well. I'm very much satisfied with the treatment I got from Dr. Farley. And I recommend anybody to come. As a matter of fact, I'm recommending my daughter to come because of something that's going on with her. I think that she needs to nip it in the bud. As a matter of fact, I'm a firm believer that if I had seen Dr. Farley earlier, when my symptoms began, I would not have degenerated to the point where I was, because I was taking it for granted, and my doctors that I was consulting with, like my white blood cells was low, and the blood specialist tells me it's okay, nothing is wrong with me. But I came here, my white blood cells, since the treatment I received here, my white blood cells are back up to normal.
That's awesome. So happy. And what about your relationship? What about your home? How did that improve, Mr. Hall?
My relationship at home was improved because I was able to do what I'm supposed to do, support my wife. You know, I'm able to drive myself around rather than have to depend on being driven around. You know, so it gives me back that kind of, as a man, a male in your home, that kind of authority and strength and thing that defines you, that you want to take charge of things in your home.
Right. That's great. I'm so happy. Anything else you want to share, Mr. Hall?
Yes, I would say even the office environment with Dr. Farley's staff is very much conducive. When you come here, you feel that you're meeting family and you're being cared for. You're not a number. You are a person that they're caring for. Even the follow-ups, when they call you and contact you, you know, you have that relationship. It's not what I knew before in consulting our doctor's office.
That's great. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Hall.